most up-to-date KRG-40 Raumsturm would have a chance against those... whatever those flying things were. An orange crescent appeared ahead, beyond the broad plain of the giant's rings. The world was Heimdall, a moon the size of Earth, kept warm this far from its diminutive sun by tidal stresses with bifrost. The surface temperature now was a few degrees below the freezing point of water. At one time, though, 1 billion years earlier, so the scientists had told them, Heimdall had been warm and Earth-like. Heimdall, like its sun, was very old. "I'm picking up ghosts up there," Lieutenant Gerd Heller announced. "My God, look at them all!" "Record everything," Schmidt ordered. "Everything." Bifrost appeared to be enveloped in a hazy, filmy light. At first, Schmidt assumed he was seeing the world's aurorae. Heimdall's strong magnetic field interacted wildly with the charged particle storms swirling about Bifrost, and the world's icy surface often was bathed in a lambent electric glow. But a closer inspection showed that the glow was in fact caused by planet-girdling clouds, a haze of apparent dust motes at this range, but consisting of some trillions of discrete objects, ranging from millimeters wide up to several meters or more across. And there was something more. A lot more. Dimly glimpsed, so faint that Schmidt thought that they must be a trick of his eyes, there were shapes. Huge shapes, dwarfing Heimdall, dwarfing even massive Bifrost. From his vantage point skimming along beneath Bifrost's rings, it seemed as though Heimdall was suspended within a vast and far-flung web, so insubstantial, so gossamer, it was difficult to tell if it was there at all. And yet it was filling all of space ahead. "Captain Orbital," Dobrindt said. "It's gone." "We knew that," Schmidt said. "I mean, there's not even any trace of wreckage or debris. Something that big couldn't have just vanished." No, it couldn't, Schmidt thought. The station, a Stanford Taurus, housing more than 12,000 people, had been the principal base of the captain's research colony, a Confederation facility built to study the enigmatic ruins on the moon it circled. Shortly after the arrival of the Rosette aliens 6 months ago, the base had been destroyed, or at least it had disappeared without a trace. Some still hoped it had simply been transported elsewhere, which meant the hopes for finding 12,000 Confederation personnel alive were fast dwindling. The heavy monitor Himmelschloss had deployed to the Captain system to investigate. Schmidt's fighter jolted hard. His instrumentation showed what seemed to be ripples in space-time, moving out from Bifrost. The static was growing stronger too, as were the bizarre light effects, like aurorae engulfing all 5 fighters. "Okay, Adler Flight," Schmidt called. "This is where we part company. Maintain radio silence. I'll see you on the other side." "Good luck, Marty," Dobrindt replied. "Going silent." The 4 craft, nearly invisible even at this range, slowed, then dropped astern. Schmidt's fighter continued drifting ahead, everything shut down now except for life support, struggling to control the fast-rising onboard temperatures and passive scanners. No one knew if the alien ghosts would be able to track the fighter or not, or even if they cared. They appeared to be completely aloof to mere humans, but better safe than sorry. Schmidt had volunteered for this, back on board the Himmelschloss during their voyage out from Earth. His chances seemed a lot more slender now, here in the blackness as he hurtled toward the light-enveloped moon ahead. The vast bulk of Bifrost dwindled steadily astern, and he emerged from the shadow of the rings into wan reddish starlight. His sensors could no longer detect the other Adler flight ships, lost now in the radiation and magnetic fields encompassing the gas giant. Schmidt felt alone. Alone and lost in a way he'd never felt before, even when his partner of 20-some years had left him a decade before. "I'm not going to survive this," he thought.